Tip of the cap. Amarillo. Amarillo. You make the choice. I'm beginning to understand more of the calling to become the mayor, get in that arena, and now out of that arena. But the core of my message, there were three things. Three things. One thing that had to happen is a standard of excellence for the city. And you know what? I'm going to come back to this. The second thing was Project Amarillo. I got some good laughs out of that one. Man. Project Amarillo was the cleanup, this citywide task for the whole community in order to jumpstart it. We did it. The leadership that's coming in, there's no jumpstart. The city needs a jumpstart. What's that jumpstart going to be? A jumpstart would be a standard of excellence. This is the weird thing, and I'll get back to this. At the core of all this is our mental health. Health. This is a very unhealthy community. And we can move towards good health, which will lead towards mental health, be healthier by being healthier to start. But at the core is mental health and the way we think. And for example, I'm going to jump into the mental health community. That's where I will step next, because it's not getting any better, and it won't get any better until there's someone who can walk the talk. So, this is a mental health thing for all of us. All of us. Okay? It all starts there. You want a thriving, happy community. You gotta have a good mental health. That does start with the basics. Food, water, a place to stay. Friends. Support. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. But I'll put an example of mental health in this election. I look back at Ginger Nelson running, the last mayor election with Claudette and Chip, I think was his name, and looked at various other ones, and you know what? They said the same stuff. They said the same stuff. Tough on crime, clean up the city, shake up City Hall, back to basics, fiscal responsibility. The infrastructure. And we grasp onto that and vote, because here's the guy that'll do it. And here are the guys will do it. And it's a lie. It's a lie. There was one person in this election that was speaking the truth and had a plan to create this Amarillo. There was one guy that was telling the truth. It was me. Set a standard of excellence. We do this one thing which jumpstarts the community, and we become healthier. That's at the core of all of this. So what shows we've got a real big mental health problem is how people followed the same old. The guy that spent the most and had the most signs won. Probably the most qualified. I'm not sure. I think this guy was needed. And I follow what's to do. And hey, they're forgot his name already. Cole Stanley and those folks, what's coming their way with the meta crisis? Wow. I don't want to be there. I do not want to be there. I'd rather be on the outside, boots on the ground, with this mental health thing. We've all got it. Wake up. We got to wake up. Here's my plan also. I had a plan. And it's an extraordinary one. It's not my plan. This took a lot of research into the greatest people that live on this planet ever. Waking up to these lies. Cleaning up. Stop lying. Stop believing lies. Stop hurting your neighbor. Stop thinking crap thoughts about your neighbor and your family, but in their face, I love you. That's talking the talk. Then it was growing up. Growing up. We can talk a lot about that around here, because if you're going, hey, and then, yeah, that's not grown up. And then you show up. And you show up. An eagle speaks. Hats on, Amarillo, to be your choice, Amarillo, Amarillo. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. And it's your choice. It's your choice. I've talked to many people about making this the hat capital of the country, if not the world. The crowns. The crowns. If you look back on my 1 or 2 minutes I had at the Botanical Gardens for the Pioneer, I talked about royalty, claiming your royalty. Start making hats. They've got some kind of A on them that you know they're from Amarillo. Amarillo, you make the choice. Till we meet again. Gun Eagle speaks.